The school was founded by Father Giuseppe Eduardo Lansalaco, an Italian missionary of the Brothers of Canossians of Charity. Way back then, in 1983, when he came to Barangay Concepcion, the place was in a pitiful condition. There was neither road for vehicles nor electricity.
Ang Barangay Concepcion po ay sakop ng bayan ng Artitsis. Pangalawa pong bayan mula sa dulo ng Eastern Samar sa norte. Ang transportasyon po papunta sa bayan ay ginagamit ang pambot. Ang populasyon po ng barangay ay umabot, ang registered voters namin po dito ay 1,800 mahigit. At ang pangkabuhayan naman po ay pagkukupras at pagtatanim ng palay.
Father Eduardo, when he came here, he had a dream that the children would not just be in a cycle wherein after elementary, they would just work in the fields. From 1983 until 2006, it was by his own means that he created a high school education in Barangay Concepcion.
Kung babalik tayo sa yung wala pa yung eskwelahan dito, wala pang yung paaralan dito. Ang tawag dito sa aming barangay ay Little Vietnam. Yung baga tapunan lang ng mga pinapatay ganun, magulo. Pero simula nung mapunta sa amin yung paring misyonero dito at nagtayo ng school, unti-unti na bago ang pangalan namin.
Kung wala po ang SMCCHS, ay mahihirapan po ang kapwa ko mga kabataan na makapag-aral sa sekundarya dahil kakailanganin pa nilang pumunta sa bayan na may kalayuan.
The Canossians decided to pull out Father Lansalaco because of his old age. They could not maintain the school. And so in 2011, they left. And because of this, the school was put in a hangar. Because of Bishop's dedication and perseverance, he unflaggingly decided that he would embrace the school as his own. And in 2012, the first diocesan priest was assigned here. Until now, this is governed by the diocese despite the insufficiency of financial resources.
Malaking tulong po sa akin ang paaralan ito. Dahil unang-una po, dito ko po napalalim or nakilala ang kung paano makipagrelasyon sa kapwa ko.
Malaki po ang impacto para na to sa amin. Unang-una, yung mga anak ko dito nag-aaral. Yung isa kong anak dito nag-aaral ng grade 7, at saka yung isang akong anak sa grade 12. Yung grade 7 ko po ay isang alpha server. Hanggang ngayon siya ay pumasok sa seminaryo.
Malaking tulong din sa akin sa ngayon na bilang isang nanay na ako na may nag-aaral ng mga estudyante dito kasi sa hirap po namin talagang hirap pong magpaaral sa ibang lugar kung wala ang aralang ito.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Ang nagustuhan ko po sa paaralang ito ay ang kung paano sila magturo. Hindi lang po academics, kundi pati na po kung paano tayo mapapalapit sa ating Panginoon.
I'm a proud Magdalenian. Kasi they don't just teach us knowledge, but also moral lessons.
As you all know, this school, even if it consists of 164 students with 10 teachers and 5 supporting staff, we are struggling financially. In our school, the enrollees enjoy the free tuition fee, and we utilize our financial resources, even if it's just minimum, to provide them free books since they cannot pay. Even our staff, they are under below minimum wage. Sometimes we delay in paying the salary for for the teachers because of our financial struggles.
Sa kabila po ng kakulangan ng mga materials or resources dito sa school, yung nakakamotibot po sa akin ay ang pagtulong sa mga bata, yung lalo na yung mga mahihirap. Sa aking 20 years more, malaking tulong ito sa aming community, hindi lang sa mga bata, pati rin sa mga pamilya namin.
Marami na po yung mga professional na produkto ng St. Magdalena of Canusa Catholic High School. Meron na pong doktor, engineer, pharmacist at mga guro.
Malaking itutulong sa paaralan dito sa mga bata kasi alam naman natin kulang sa source of income yung mga magulang, hindi kaya mag-aral doon sa labas, mahal, problema yung babaunin, problema yung pamasahe.
Now, despite the struggles that our school faces, we remain steadfast because that is primarily our mission. Our mission to evangelize the children, and then the parents, and then the community.
We continue the school because of the mission. Work of evangelization. Yan po ang number one reason why we maintain the school in that remote area sa aming diocese.
Now, financial problem is just the one part of the story. But the bigger picture is the necessity to proclaim the message of God to this community.
And that is what we are after.
Thank you.